Hey, what's going on, guys and gals? Dan the Man coming at you from the 60s Rule channel. And today's video, we got some tips and tricks to show you. Yeah, and they're so easy to do. Even this resin head can do it. All right, guys and gals, we'll be right back. All right, guys and gals, we're back at the bench over here. And, well, the purpose of this video, I'm going to show you how to make scratch build parts using aluminum tubing. And I'm working on this Jeep Honcho over here. And some of you guys who are following the channel know that I bought a lift kit for this. And once you start making modifications over here, especially these, you know, look at these re-arch springs over here. Yeah. I had to make a lot of modifications to accommodate this lift kit. I mean, as a matter of fact, I didn't even have to use the lift blocks that came with this because this thing has, these springs has such a severe arch to them. I didn't even need the lift blocks. So maybe I'll use them on another build or whatever. But anyway, because of the lift kit over here, we had to make a lot of modifications. I'm going to show you in a minute. We scratch built our own shocks, front and rear, and you can see over here this stabilizing bar. I had to put extension brackets on there, scratch built those as well. And then the transfer case, which is supposed to go over here in the stock position, we had to remount it under there. And you could see the pinion angles over there too on the axles over there, you know, to so this way everything would line up with the transfer case. So with that being said, the tubing that we're going to be using is this K&S over here. You can buy this anywhere. You can go to Hobby Link. If you don't have an Ace Hardware near you, like I said, go online. But if you got an Ace Hardware, they sell K&S, aluminum tubing, and they also sell the brass as well. And I think it's like $2-3 a package here. So we're using 1/16, 3/32, and 1/8 tubing, all right? Now, the first order of business over here, the shocks. I had to scratch build my own shocks because the stock shocks were just way too short. So this is what I came up with. Hopefully the camera's going to pick this up. See what I did? I took the shock that came with the kit, and I cut it right about here, about 1/4 of an inch, and we whittled it down to make it fit inside the tubing. That was the 1/8 inch, and then you can see they're telescoping right over here. The reason why I did that is so this way, when I go to mount the shock, right, I cut this a little bit shorter. The total length of this shock is a little bit shorter from where the mounting points are. So this way, I could adjust it and I could attach it right to the mounting points with no problem. See, this can rotate any position. And then you got the 1/8 inch, and then inside that you have the 3/32, and then the mounting bracket over here. You could see I bent that on, I flattened that out with a pair of pliers. And while it was in the pliers, I bent it all the way down, not 90 degrees, more like a 45. Because usually you see on the 1-to-1 cars, this piece over here would be welded to the axle, and then there would be like, I guess, another loop there for a bolt to go through, but this will work fine. You can see. So we got 1/16 here, and then we got the 3/32, and we got the 1/8 inch. And I'll show you how that's going to go in. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to pause it here, and I'll put it on the vehicle. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I did a little mock-up over here, and hopefully it won't fall out. I'm showing it to you. But you can see what I did over here, see? Those 3 pieces of tubing, easily done. This stuff is so easy to work with. And all I got to do is glue it down to the axle, and then that loop that's on the top there, we'll just glue that in as well. And I just hit it with a Sharpie, you know, just for demonstrative purposes. I'll probably paint that later on. Maybe the same color, different color, I don't know. But anyway, just to show you how it works, see? And it's going to work out great. And because it telescopes, it doesn't matter, you know, what the distance is between the two mounting points, you can move it in and out of those tubes, and you don't have to worry about, you know, not lining up with your mounting point. So it worked out pretty good. And let's see what else we got here. Oh yeah, the drive shafts. Now because I relocated the transfer case over here. Now this, let's go to the rear over here. Let's get that shock out of there. Come on, baby. Come on. He doesn't want to come out now. Okay, he's out. Now because I relocated the transfer case, we got a pretty good fit over here. See, that's going to go in something like that. And you can see I super glued a pin in there because I'm short, like just about 1/8 of an inch. But this way, that'll slide into the differential there. So that's no problem. But now the front one, on the front drive shaft, you can see what I did over here. This is the stock one that came with it. And you can see, let me see if I can show you. It's very flimsy. It looks like it's out of scale. It's so thin. So what I decided to do, I cut it right down the middle, and I'm going to slide a piece of tubing over there, which I already cut over here. Here's a piece of tubing. That's 3/32, and we're going to slide that over there. Now that looks just a little more realistic there. So we'll glue that into place, and it's a perfect fit. And you can see these U-joints are angled over there because, you know, there are certain angles you have, you know, on the front drive shaft to the transfer case. So that's how we did that. And let me show you how easy this stuff is to cut over here. Let me see if I can put this camera down over here. And you just take a new blade like this. And what you do is you measure it out exactly the size you need. Hopefully, let me see, I could do it on this angle. Can you guys see that? And you just scribe it like this, and you just keep rolling it, and then there you go. I just cut a piece of aluminum tubing, guys, right over here. It's that easy. And then to get rid of the burrs, you can take your blade like this. They're going to focus, and then you just get rid of all those burrs. Or if you have a set of microfiles like I have here, you can actually take the smallest one with a tip on it, and you could ream it out like that and smooth it out. It's that easy, man. And as far as the tires are concerned over here, now with this lift kit, I actually ordered these from Jay's Tires, Jay's Wheels. And these were 34, but you know what? Because of this real high lift over here, they didn't really fill the wheel well out that well. So I went back to Jay's Tires, and I got these big horns over here. These are 37 millimeters, which is equivalent, I think, to a 38-inch tire, 1-to-1. And that's going to look a lot better right over there. That's going to fill in the void. I already did a mock-up on it yesterday. And I also hit it with this Fusion Firm over here. Guys, I'm telling you, this stuff is awesome, man. It took me about 10 seconds to do each tire, man, with the brush. And they look pretty cool, man. Almost looks like that, like polished aluminum or something. I like the look, man. So guys and gals, I hope this helps you out over here. And like I said, man, scratch building is fun. It's not that hard, guys. It's not that hard. Just, take your measurements. And I just showed you, it's so easy to use the tubing. When you get it set, you just attach it with your favorite, super glue or whatever you're using. And that's about it, man. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know I had fun making it for you. Remember, guys, ain't nothing to it but to do it. Guys, take care, be safe, and keep on building.